JP Morgan published their 2026 Guide to Retirement report, and the stat that should concern every Kaiser employee has actually nothing to do with the stock market. Now, the first key finding has to do with when people are planning to retire. Most people have a retirement date in their head, and for a lot of people, that's age 65. And the JP Morgan data, though, tells a slightly different story, where the average worker expects to retire at 65, and the actual median retirement age is 62. So what that's saying there is that there are factors that can come into play that will cause you to retire earlier than what you expect. And that could be things like a health issue, a job change, or maybe some kind of a family situation or emergency that's forcing an early retirement. And based on the averages, there's a 3-year gap there, which might not seem like a big deal, but if you think about it, that's a bigger gap than it sounds, because that's 3 less years of saving and building up your nest egg. The key here is that if your plan works at age 65, it's also a good idea to stress test that plan to see, does it work at age 62 or at some point earlier than your ideal target date. It's not that you're guaranteed to retire earlier, but the data just says that there's a good chance that it could happen earlier than you plan, and you just want to have that heads up and be aware of that. Now, if you're a Kaiser employee in your 50s, maybe one of these findings hit a little closer to home than the others. And if that's the case, then I made a video specifically for you, and it's called the Kaiser Retirement Playbook for 2026. I made this especially for those Kaiser employees who are in their 50s and are maybe, say, 5 to 10 years out from retirement. And it walks you through exactly what you can do this year to either get on track or just make sure you're staying on track to hit your retirement goals, hit your target deadline, and make sure that you're prepared when the time comes to put in that 90-day notice.